Afternoon, everyone. First match on table 1 will be Martin Johnson versus Aaron McKibben. Guys are just currently warming up at the moment. For those who don't know, Aaron is a Paralympic medalist. And more recently, Martin reached the semi-finals of the Scottish Nationals a few weeks back at Largs, or Inverclyde. So no doubt a good match ahead. The music in the background obviously will be going off, so for those who are maybe struggling to hear myself, the music will be going off when the match starts. And I will be keeping you updated with the score. I know it's not in picture, just because of a charging scenario, let's say. But yeah, I'll keep whoever's watching updated with the scores. I'll try and do so on both tables as well. On table 2, just out of interest, the first match will be Victor Gorman versus Danny Bajwa. And as I touched on, I'll keep you guys updated with the scores on that as well, if I can, or if I remember more like. Yep. Come on. Couple of nets and edges for the guys there, but 2-1 Martin after a few points. Aaron's second serve. Martin to serve 3-1. Martin. 2-2 on table 2. Victor 7. Guys just having a quick shot of their towels. 1-5 Aaron serving. 1-6. Second serve for Martin, 6-3. Nice rally on table 2 there. Victor currently leading 5-3. Nice wide forehand from Martin there. Martin serving 9-3. And the current score on table 2, 8-3 Victor. Push into the net from Martin there, 9-4. Oh, great shot, Aaron. Aaron serving 5-9. A lovely backhand from Danny on table 2 there. Currently 9-4 Victor.
Come on, let's go.
Net on table 1 there. Martin's to serve, currently 10-6. Ten-7. Long forehand from long backhand, from Aaron there. Unfortunately off the table. 11-7 to Martin in set 1. Currently 10-7 on table 2, Victor to serve. Lovely forehand from Danny there. Currently 8-10 with Danny serving.
Yo.
11-8 to Victor on table 2 there. Currently 1-0 Martin, 1-0 Victor.
Come on.
Set 2 on table 1. Just started 1-0 Martin. Aaron second serve. One. Long forehand from Martin there. 1-2. Aaron to serve 3-1. Strong start from Aaron in the second set. Love a rally on table 1 there. Good combination of forehands and backhands back from table from Aaron in that point. 4-2. Martin serving 3-4. Another net during that point. That's been a few points in a row. There's been a net. Martin to serve 3-4. Martin building his way into this set. It's been 3 points in a row from right there. 4-0. Aaron to serve. Lovely serve from Aaron. 5-4. Long and fast. Current score on table 2. Set 2. 5-4, Danny. Back to table 1, Martin serving 4-6. Oh, lovely forehand down the line from Martin there. Both players going toe to toe in this set. Martin to serve 5-6. Backhand just off the table for Martin there. Aaron to serve 7-5. Same scoreline on table 2, but in Victor's favour, 7-5. Lovely forehand from Martin there, wide into Aaron's forehand. Unfortunately, Aaron not getting on the end of it. Aaron to serve 7-6. Lovely long fast serve from Aaron there, but equally as good a return from Martin. Unfortunately, Aaron put the third ball off the end of the table. Martin to serve 7-0. Martin opting for the backhand serve on this occasion. Too much on it from Aaron there, forcing Martin to put the forehand off the end of the table. Martin still serving 7-8. Opting for the reverse serve on this occasion. Oh, combination of nets in that rally there, but equally as good from both players. Aaron to serve 8-0. Neither player been able to really break away in this set, really going toe to toe here. Great serve from Aaron. 9-8. Aaron to serve. Current score on table 2, 10-8 Victor. Back on table 1, Martin serving 8-10. Really heavy on the forehand from Martin there, forcing Aaron to put it off the end of the table. Martin serving 9-10. Similar score on table 2, but in Victor's favour. 10-9 with Victor serving. Backhand down the line from Aaron, just clipping the net on the way there. Forcing Martin into missing the forehand. 11-9 to Aaron. 1-1 on table 1. Flicking over to table 2. 10-all with Danny serving. 11-10 Victor. Lovely serve from Danny, but flick from Victor into a great position, making Danny make the error. 11-10 with Victor serving. Backhand from Victor into the net. 11-all with Danny serving. Long fast serve from Danny there. Backhand from Victor, just clipping the edge of the table on the way over. 12-11 Victor. Victor serving. Third set on table 1, just about to get back underway. Top edge from Danny there on the forehand on table 2, making it 2-0 to Victor. 13-11. Third set on table 1, just about to get underway. I think the boys have got a new ball here, so I'll just have a quick knock up. And third set will be underway. Both players ready to go here. Martin serving, I believe. Can't see who's got the ball. Martin has yet. Martin to serve. 1-0 Martin serving. The serve for Martin looked like it actually touched the net on the way over, but umpire didn't see it, so obviously didn't. Lovely serve from Aaron there, but equally as nice return from Martin, making Aaron turn and play that forehand into the net. Correct me, might have been a let there, sorry. Great serve from Aaron there. Forcing Martin to put the backhand off the end of the table. What's happening with that score? Lovely forehand from Martin down the line there. I thought there was something up there. The scorecard isn't right from where I'm looking at, but yeah. 3-all on table 1. Must be missing the back of a number there, so apologies if I read out the wrong score, but it's 3-all on table 1 with Aaron to serve. Lovely shot serve from Aaron there, but fortunately Martin was able to just creep the return over, clipping the net on the way. Five 3 to Martin. Lovely combination of forehands and backhands from Aaron there, but unfortunately just missed the last one on the backhand. Martin to serve 5-3. Great rally from the boys there. Really, really powerful forehands. Aaron coming out on top, sorry. Five all on table 1. Aaron 7. Quick update on table 2. Danny 7. Currently losing, or down, 1-6. Great serve from Aaron on table 2 there, 6-5. Another good serve from Aaron. Martin to serve 5-7. Current score on table 2, Victor serving 8-1. Great backhand return from Aaron on Martin's serve there. Backed up with an equally good forehand, making it 8-5. Martin serving 5-8. Five 9. Quick update on table 2. Danny serving 2-9. Aaron to serve back here on table 1. 9-5. Lovely serve from Aaron. I'm not sure if Martin will admit it, but I think he might have got a top edge on that. If not, lovely forehand. 9-6 Aaron. Plenty of spin on that forehand from Martin there, forcing Aaron to put it off the end of the table. 7-9. Quick update on table 2. Set 3 finished at 11-3 to Victor, giving Victor a 3-0 win on table 2. So match score as it stands is 1-0, with Victor winning 3-0 against Danny. Got a timeout here on table 1. Timeout just finished on table 1 there. Martin serving, I think. Yep. 8-9. Aaron 7, 10-8. Aaron to serve, 10-8. Lovely forehand for Martin down the line there. Plenty of power in that, making it 10-9. Aaron to serve. Just off the finger there for Martin, I think. Giving Aaron set 3, 11-9. Aaron leads 2-1. Just for those who may have missed it, on table 2, match finished Victor 3, Danny 0, making the match score 1-0 to North Ayrshire. And just to recap on table 1 here, Aaron leads Martin 2-1. Time out for Martin, and that's it at 8-9 down, I believe. Managed to build on that with a few points, but Aaron just too good in the end with the final few points. Players just coming back to the table here for set 4. As I said there, Aaron leads 2-1. Both teams got a full bench, all eyes on this match. Love 1. Lovely backhand from Martin there. Into Aaron's backhand, but just too wide. Martin to serve, 2-love. Serve into the net there, unfortunately for Martin. Wide forehands from the boys there. Aaron 7, 1-3. One, 4. Push to push with a small net and a net in general, sorry, in the middle of that set. Martin to serve, 5-1. 6-1. Lovely return from Aaron there, now serving 2-6. Lovely serve backed up by a lovely forehand from Aaron there, just into Martin's body. 3-6. Quick update for those who have missed it. Table 2 finished Victor 3, Danny 0. Making the match score 1, or the overall match score 1-0 to North Ayrshire. Back on table 1, Martin to serve, currently 6-4. Again, plenty of power behind that forehand for Martin. 7-4 to Martin. Great hands from Aaron on the return and followed up with a few backhands there, forcing Martin to put the final forehand into the net. Aaron to serve 5-7. Six, 7. Aaron to serve. Lovely disguised long serve down the line for Aaron there, catching Martin out. Martin to serve 7-7. Timeout called for Martin, 7-8 down. Again, a reminder, the match on table 2 finished Victor 3, Danny 0, making the overall match score North Ayrshire 1, Drumchapel 0. Timeout called by Martin on table 1, where the match score is 2-1 Aaron. And Aaron also currently 8-7 in set 4. Back on table 1 here, Martin serving 7-8. Love a serve from Martin wide into Aaron's backhand there. 8-all with Aaron serving. Aaron currently 2-1 up. 8-all. Just moving position here, actually missed how that point went, but it's currently 8-9. Aaron serving 8-9. Let's serve from Aaron there. Currently 8-9. Plenty of topspin on that return from Martin, forcing Aaron to put it off the end of the table. Martin serving, currently 10-8. Plenty of spin on that serve for Martin, forcing Aaron to put it off the end of the table. Martin winning 11-8, making the match score 2-2. Into a final 5th set. Just a reminder, the score on table 2 was Victor 3, Danny 0, making it overall match score North Ayrshire 1, Drumchapel 0. Fifth and final set here on table 1. Martin winning the first, followed by 2 back-to-back wins from Aaron, and then Martin winning set 4 there. Looks like Martin serving. Yeah, Martin to serve. Fifth and final set, love all. Forehand into Aaron's body there from Martin. Martin 1-0. Lovely hands from Aaron there, forcing Martin out wide. Forcing Martin to play the forehand into the net. Aaron to serve 1-0. Lovely shot serve from Aaron there, followed by a lovely backhand flick. Forcing Martin to put the ball off the end of the table. 2-1 Aaron. Long fast serve from Aaron there, but equally as quick on the forehand from Martin. Martin to serve 2-0. Martin serving 3-2. Backhand from Aaron into the net there. Aaron serving 2-4. Change of ends. Aaron still serving 2-5. A reminder, if you have just joined on the live stream, the score on table 2 was Victor 3, Danny 0, making the overall match score North Ayrshire 1, Drumchapel 0. Back on table 1, Aaron serving in set 5, 2-5. Martin serving. Balling a forehand in from into the net from Aaron. Again, just off the end there. Martin serving 7-2. Big net from Aaron there, but I'm sure he won't mind after a few lovely forehands. Aaron 7, 3-7. Martin just wiping the floor after a little slip. Aaron to serve, 3-7. Lovely serve from Aaron, followed up by a really nice backhand wide into Martin's body. Currently serving Aaron, 4-7. Lovely high toss from Aaron and serve, but just couldn't quite get the backhand over there. Martin serving, 8-4. Fifth set here on table 1. Martin serving, 8-4. Superb return from Aaron on the serve there, but unfortunately just putting the ball off the end of the table. Still with Martin serving, 9-4. Few nets throughout that point there. Aaron coming out on the winning end. Currently serving, 5-9. Both benches trying to get their players going. Aaron to serve, 5-9. Really aggressive return from Martin on the serve there. I may be wrong, but I think clipped that edge of the table on the way over. Not sure it'll be carrying right enough, but it looked like an edge from here. Long backhand from Aaron there, giving Martin the victory, 11-5 in the fifth set, making the overall match score North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0, following the first two matches. Just going to take a quick break from commentary until we get the next two matches on, but the current match score is North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0.
After the first two matches, 2-0 for North Ayrshire, and the next match on is doubles, and this week,
Team's just getting ready here for the first doubles match of the game. For those just joining, current match score is North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0. First two matches were Martin with a 3-2 victory over Aaron and Victor with a 3-0 victory over Danny, making the match score, as I said there, North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0. Got doubles pairing for Drumchapel here of Danny and Aaron, and the doubles pairing for North Ayrshire of Victor and Martin. As I said, 2-0 to North Ayrshire here going into the doubles. But long way to go in this match. The previous match between both teams was a 5-2 win for Drumchapel through in Glasgow. But prior to that was a 6-1 win for North Ayrshire here at St Matthews. So long way to go in this game, but just about to get the doubles underway. As I said, Aaron and Danny versus Victor and Martin. For those wondering whose voice this is behind the commentary, it is Jordan, Club Secretary of North Ayrshire Table Tennis Club. Hopefully going to get a few others talking alongside me at some point. Just need to convince them to take a shot at the mic. Pairings just knocking up on table 1. Victor and Martin versus Aaron and Danny. Just a reminder, current match score, North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0. Martin with a 3-2 victory over Aaron. Great match on table 1. And Victor with a 3-0 victory over Danny on table 2. Doubles just about to get underway. Final few seconds knock up. And then straight into it. As I said, a 5-2 win for Drumchapel on the last outing through in Glasgow. And a 6-1 win for North Ayrshire through here, sorry. Just about to get underway here. Looks like North Ayrshire will be serving. Boys just talking tactics before getting underway. North Ayrshire to serve. 1 love. Victor serving into Danny there. Danny with a lovely receive on the backhand wide. Great forehand from Martin. Love to Danny serving to Martin. Unfortunately, 7 into the net. Love 3. Great serve from Danny there, forcing Martin into pushing off the end of the table. Martin to serve. 3-1. Push from Aaron into the net, just creeping over with a little edge there. Martin to serve. 3-2. Some additional spectators arriving and settling into their seats in the background here. Aaron serving. 2-5. (6-2) Victor to serve. Lovely backhand from Victor into Danny's body there. Victor serving. 6-2. Backhand down the line from Martin there. 7-2. Lovely forehand from Aaron down the line there. Just clipping the net on the way over. Enough to put Victor off. Danny serving. 3-8. Round the net attempt from Victor there, unfortunately. Side rather than edge. North Ayrshire serving. 8-4. Martin serving into Aaron. Potentially a float serve there. Aaron maybe overestimating that. Forcing the forehand off the end. From Chapel serving. Aaron serving to Victor. 4-10. Let serve. Long backhand from Victor there. 5-10. Aaron serving. Second serve. Long push from Danny there. Set 1. North Ayrshire 11-5. Leading 1-0. The overall match score for those just joining is North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0. Martin with a 3-2 victory over Aaron. Very close and enjoyable game. and Victor with a 3-0 win over Danny on table 2. Set to just about to get underway. North Ayrshire leading 1-0. Drumchapel 7 here, I'm sure. Yep, Aaron to serve.
Second game. The ball. The ball.
Lovely serve from Aaron there, forcing Martin to put the backhand off the end of the table. North Ayrshire serving 1-1. Martin to serve to Danny. Lovely receive from Danny into Victor's body, forcing him to make an error into the net.
1-2.
North Ayrshire serving 1-2. Let. Martin Upton for the backhand serve. 2-2, Drumchapel 7. Let serve from Danny. Danny serving to Victor. Lovely serve from Danny, forcing Victor to put the backhand off the end of the table. 3-2, Danny to serve. Lovely long serve from Danny, forcing Victor to put the forehand off the table. For those just joining, current remainder of the match score is North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0, with Martin and Victor both winning their first singles. Back on table 1 here, North Ayrshire serving 2-4. 2-5.
2-5.
Combination of some lovely backhands there from both sets of players. Apple getting the point in the end. Aaron serving 7-2. Lovely backhand from Danny there. 2-8. Martin serving to Danny. Oh. Great backhand from Martin there. 3-8.
3-8.
Plenty of tops winning that from Danny there. Drumchapel to serve 9-3.
9-3.
long fast serve from Danny there. Just too wide on the receive from Victor.
10-3.
10-3. Almost a reverse of set 1 there. That's 11-3 for Drumchapel. Score in this doubles match is 1-1. Again, a reminder for those who are just joining and are not aware, the overall match score is 2-0 North Ayrshire, with singles victories for both Martin and Victor. But just said that in the commentary there.
Third game. Love all.
Set 3 in this doubles match here. Love all North Ayrshire to serve. Lovely forehand from Danny there.
Love 1.
Victor 7, Love 1. There's too much on that serve for Victor there, forcing Danny to put it off. 1-1. Great serve from Danny there, but equally great return from Martin. Just too short for Aaron there. 1-2. Good serve from Danny, forcing Martin into the long push. 2-2. Martin 7 to Aaron. Oh, great length on the serve there. Not sure Aaron was expecting that double bounce.
Real.
3-0. Aaron to serve to Victor. Some lovely shots in that point there, sorry. Just too much of a stretch for Dan there, couldn't lift the ball over. North Ayrshire with a 5-3 lead. Victor to serve. And then coming in with the flick at the net there, just off the end of the table.
6-3.
6-3 North Ayrshire. Serve from Victor into the net. 4-6. Danny serving to Martin. Receive from Martin, just too strong for Aaron there. 4-7. great touch from Aaron over the net there.
7-5.
Just too short for Victor. Victor just wasn't quick enough to get in, given the length that Aaron put on it. Martin to serve, 7-5, North Ayrshire. Current score at 1-1 in this match. 7-5. Incredible point from the boys there. Great receive, great forehands. Just big forehand from Victor in the end.
8-5.
Martin serving 8-5. Opting for the backhand serve on this occasion.
Flat.
Never been a fan of them, to be honest. But do work for some players. Great spin on the backhand from Victor there. Just causing
9-9.
the ball off the end. 5-9, Aaron to serve. Oh, great serve. Really, really great length on that from Aaron. Plenty of spin. Great length.
6-9.
6-9. Opted for a similar serve, if not the same serve, but just didn't creep over the net this time. 10-6. Victor serving. Oh. 11-6. That's North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 1 in this doubles match. And just as a reminder, the overall match score remains at North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0. Wins for both Martin and Victor in the first two singles. As I said, they're 2-1 in this doubles match. But the overall match score still sits at North Ayrshire 2, Drumchapel 0, with wins for both Victor and Martin in their first two singles. Still plenty of table tennis to be played in this match, but it's North Ayrshire currently leading the doubles 2-1.
Time.
Set 4 here on the doubles, North Ayrshire leading 2-1. Aaron serving to Martin. Lovely serve from Aaron there, forcing Martin to put the ball into the net. Not the connection Aaron was looking for there. Allowing Martin just to come in with the forehand, put it wide. That's 1 out. Martin to serve. There's serve from Martin, plenty of spin. Lovely forehand from Danny, but I think it was a top edge, but he won't mind.
1-2.
1-2, North Ayrshire to serve. Great to see from Danny from Martin's serve, but equally cracked it in quick with a lovely forehand.
2-all.
Currently 2-2. Aaron giving the instruction of what serve to play there. Nice serve from Danny. Push after push, and then Victor just coming in with the forehand into the body.
2-3.
Danny to serve. Long push from Victor there, just into Aaron's body, not really giving him enough time. Forced him to pop it up on Martin to just come in with that forehand.
4-2.
4-2 Victor serving. It's been some lovely serving in this match from both sets of players. Again, their short serve from Victor, forcing Aaron to pop it up. Drumchapel to serve, 2-6. Aaron to serve, I believe. Yep. Aaron 7 to Martin, 2-6. A lovely forehand from Danny, stepping in, forehand down the line. North Ayrshire players not able to get on the end of it. Aaron to serve, 3-7. Just not enough in the backhand from Danny there.
7-3.
North Ayrshire serving, 7-3. Great receive from Danny there.
7-4.
Lovely serve from Martin, right enough, but the receive from Danny just too good. 7-4. Victor giving the code for serving. Oh, lovely backhand, wide backhand from Aaron there. Martin just couldn't get on the end of it. Drumchapel to serve, 5-7.
5-7.
Score still at 2-1. Drumchapel serving. 2-1 North Ayrshire, that is. Drumchapel serving, 5-7. Great shot from Aaron down the line there. Again, not sure if it was a top edge, but he won't be caring. Drumchapel still serving, 6-7.
6-7.
Shot serve from Danny, forcing Victor to push the ball into the net. North Ayrshire serving, 7-7. Eight, 7.
8-7.
Victor to serve. Again, another big edge in the match there.
8-all.
Boys won't be caring. It's 8-0. Aaron to serve. 8-8. Just too much on the forehand from Martin there. 9-8 from Chapel. Aaron to serve.
9-8.
9-8. Aaron just wiping the table, a little bit of sweat. 9-8. Great serve from Aaron. Misread by Martin, who popped it up, allowing Danny to then come in.
8-10.
North Ayrshire to serve. 8-10. Martin to serve. 8-10. Lovely reverse serve from Martin there. 9-10. Crowd in the bench getting right behind North Ayrshire here. Martin to serve. 9-10. Really good rally from the boys there. Some great forehands, plenty of spin. Lovely reverse serve from Martin to start it off. 10-0. 10-10.
10-10.
Drumchapel to serve. Danny to Victor. Great touch from Victor on the receiver, just too short for Aaron. There's some great serving and receiving in this match. Victor serving here, 11-10. Lovely serve from Victor, float serve. Caught Aaron out, Aaron pushing the ball over the end of the table. 12-10 and then to North Ayrshire there, making the score 3-1. Another victory for North Ayrshire, making the overall match score North Ayrshire 3, Drumchapel 0. Wins in the doubles and singles for both Victor and Martin. Just going to take a quick break from commentary until we get the next two matches started.
So, the next two games on is on table number 1 is Martin and Danny. On table number 2 is Ismail and Victor Ryan. The match score 3-0 to North Ayrshire and still 4 games to go.
What's the one that we choose? Oh, it's not that one. Your choice. George. Oh! Game.
First game. Was all.
What?
Back on table one here with the fourth match of the day. For North Ayrshire, we have Martin Johnson and Danny Bajwa for Drumchapel. For those just joining us, the overall match score is North Ayrshire 3, Drumchapel 0. And on table two, just out of picture, is Chris Main versus Victor Guanxi, just about to get underway as well. Currently on table one, it's Danny Servant to Love. Martin serve on table 1, 2, 2. Serve straight into the net, 2, 3. 3, oh. Great rally on table 1 there. Martin to serve, 4-4. Four, 5. Five all, Danny to serve. Set number 1. Lovely receive from Martin there, just forcing Danny to put the backhand into the middle of the net. Danny serving, 5-6. Martin and Danny play against each other here, but recently won doubles, men's doubles at the Scottish Nationals, with Danny also picking up mixed doubles. So teammates turned opponents in a matter of weeks. Many a battle from the boys over the years. With Danny, of course, playing for North Ayrshire over the years at many different competitions. The boys very much familiar with each other's game. Martin to serve, 7-5. Martin getting away with one there. 8-5. Currently on table 2, it's Victor to serve, or Victor serving, 4-5. Back on table 1, 8-5 Martin. Danny to serve. Great cross-court backhand from Danny, but just too much on the forehand from Martin, forcing Danny into the error. Danny serving, 5-10. Lovely backhand from Danny there. Into a great position, Martin's backhand, just too wide for him. Great point from Danny. Martin serving, 10-6. Long fast serve, I think just catching Danny out. Maybe looks like he moved slightly early. But set 1 to Martin, 11-6. Quick update on table 2. Victor serving, 6-7. Some great rallies on table 2, just out of picture. Chris currently leading 8-7 in set 1. Back on table 1 here. Martin leading 1-0, set 2 just about to get underway. Lovely serve from Danny there. Unfortunately, just a top edge from Martin's point of view on the forehand. Currently 1-1. Martin serving. Backhand just too long from Danny there. Big net there, but Danny won't be caring. And excuse me, forced Martin into an error. Danny serving 2-2. Powerful forehand from Martin just into Danny's body there. Big rally on table 2 there, just out of picture. Chris and Victor both back from the table. Forehands, backhands. Victor just come out on top. Currently 10-9 Victor on table 2. Back on table 1, it's Martin leading 1-0. Currently serving at 3-0. Positive receive from Danny from Martin's serve there, but unfortunately just wide of the table. (10-10) on table 2. And 4-4 back here on table 1. Danny to serve. Currently 1-0 Martin at 4-4 at this set. Danny serving. Lovely backhand from Danny down the line there. Think he might have got a bit of a top edge on himself, but nonetheless, great backhand. Down the line, just too much for Martin. Danny serving, currently 5-4. Victor leads 11-10 on table 2. That's Victor G from Drumchapel, that is. Big chance missed on the forehand there from Danny. Martin maybe getting away with one there. Again, he wouldn't mind. 5-0, Martin to serve. Great pick up from Danny off the serve there, and equally good on the second forehand. Just too much on it for Martin. Quick update on table 2 is 1-0 to Victor Guanchi. Just winning 12-10 in the first set there. Back on table 1, Martin to serve. Martin serving, sorry. 5-6. Great third ball from Martin there. Lovely serve, setting up for the forehand just down the line. Too much on it for Danny. 6-0. Both players really going toe to toe here. Point for point. Danny to serve 6-0. 1-0 to Martin. 6-0. Danny serve. Unfortunately, just not enough length on that serve. 6-7. Lovely serve from Danny at the second attempt. Forcing Martin to put the ball into the net. Just too much spin on it. 7-7. Martin to serve. Great serving from both players in this set. Another good serve from Martin there, forcing Danny to put the ball off the end of the table. Martin leading 8-7. Great rally from the boys there. Martin just coming out on top with a wide forehand, but great forehands and backhands from both players. Really great rally. Martin leading 9-7 with Danny serving 7-9. Set 2 on table 2 just getting underway in the background. Long push from Martin there. Danny serving 8-9. Just too much on that forehand from Danny there. They won't be happy with that, especially after a great serve and great third ball. Martin serving 10-8 in this second set. Big forehand from Martin down the line there. Just too much for Danny. Who put his return off the table. It's 11-8 in set 2 to Martin, making match score 2-0 to Martin. Just a reminder, the overall match score currently sits at North Ayrshire 3, Drumchapel 0. Wins for both Martin, Victor and the doubles. And over on table 2, just out of picture, we have Victor Guanchi currently leading 1-0 against Chris Main. Chris currently up 3-2 on set 2. Again, if you're listening and wondering who the commentary is, it's Jordan from North Ayrshire, Club Secretary. As mentioned earlier, hoping to get another few guys on the mic at some point, but we'll see how keen they are.
Time.
Back to table 1 then. Set 3, Martin leading 2-0. Plenty of action on table 2, just out of shot, with Chris leading 5-2 in set 2.
Third game. Love all.
What?
Back on table 1 here, Martin to serve. Opting for the reverse serve.
One.
Serve looked like a let, but great point from Danny anyway. Lovely forehand down the line, just too much for Martin. Danny to serve 1-0. Lovely forehand from Martin there, just really heavy in the topspin, forcing Danny to put the ball off the end of the table. Danny serving 1-2. Danny with the backhander just clipping the net on the way over, forcing it off the end of the table. Martin to serve with the current match score at 3-1. Set score, sorry. Backhand from Martin just off the end of the table there. Backhand to backhand there with Martin's final backhand. I think again might have been a top edge. Just too long, giving Danny the point. Currently 3-0 and currently 6-6 on table 2, set 2. Back on table 1 is Danny to serve, currently at 3-3 with Martin leading 2-0. Big chance on the forehand for Danny there, unfortunately just putting it into the net. Martin just done enough with the previous shot. Danny serving 3-4. Lovely long serve from Danny there. Forehand effort on the receive from Martin. Just not there. Again, looked like a top edge. A lovely shot from Martin to force, from Danny, sorry, to force the error. Long serve from Martin there, forcing Danny into the forehand into the net. Martin to serve 5-4. Similar to the previous set, with both players going point for point. Five 4 with Martin serving. Five. Just a quick update on table 2. Still Victor leading 1-0 and 8-8 in set 2. Back to table 1. Danny serving 5-5. Danny to serve. Again, just into the net with that flick there. 5-6. Lovely long fast serve from Danny there. Martin just not quick enough on the forehand. 6-0 with Martin to serve. Currently 9-0 on table 2, set 2. Great to see from Danny there on table 1. Just putting in a position. Forcing Martin to make the error. Lovely reverse serve from Martin there. 7-0. Again, as mentioned, 9-0 on table 2, set 2. All to play for on both tables. Just too much spin on that and speed on that from Martin there, forcing Danny to put the ball off the end of the table, and as a result has called a timeout. Currently 8-7 Martin. Martin leading 2-0. Back over on table 2, just out of shot. Victor Guanchi serving. (10-10) on table 2, set 2. Chris Main to serve. Victor just pushing the ball off the end of the table there. Chris to serve. 10-10. Set 2. Backhand to backhand rally there. Unfortunately, Chris just putting the final backhand off the end of the table. Victor leading 11-10. Victor serving.
Time.
Lovely wide forehand from Victor on table 2 there. Just too wide for Chris. Making it 12-10. So it's 2-0 Victor Guanchi versus Chris Main on table 2. Just back to the action here on table 1 with Martin leading 2-0 and 8-7 in this set. I think Danny will be serving here. So it's Danny 7, Martin 8. Danny has just called a timeout. So let's see how he reacts. Not the reaction he'd been hoping for there. Unfortunately, just pushing the backhand into the net. Martin serving. Martin 10, Danny 7. Unlucky on the forehand there. Really positive play, but I think just a top edge. Martin to serve, 10-7. Seven into the net. It's been a few from just about every player, I think, today into the net. But these things happen. Danny to serve, 8-10. Danny unfortunately serving into the net, giving Martin a 3-0 win, which brings the match score to North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 0. And on table 2, it is currently Victor Guanchi 2, Christmean 0. Third set just about to kick off. And bring the commentary back when the next match is on table 1. Just a reminder, we are still live here, but we're waiting on the match finishing on table 2, which is currently Victor Guanxi 8, Chris Main 2, Victor leading 2-0. So we'll be back with commentary on table 1 when table 2 finishes. Just a reminder, the current overall match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 0. As I was saying there, we are about to have a match back on table 1, so commentary will be starting back when the match starts on table 1. It'll be the final 2 matches. The match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. Victor Guanxi with a 3-0 victory over Chris Main, bringing the match score to 4-1. The 4 wins for North Ayrshire came through 2 singles for Martin, 1 for Victor Gorman, and the doubles. So again, commentary will resume in a few minutes with the final match on table 1, but the final 2 matches on table 1 and table 2. As mentioned, the current match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1.
So the final two games of the day is Chris and Aaron and Victor. Victor.
Like to be even been longer than that. Good one. British player. Hey, take a new one, Joel. Not very good. Yeah, not as good as the off one. Got red for blue. Red. Your choice.
Back with commentary here on table 1. We will have Victor Guan-Shi versus Victor Gorman. Victor v Victor. And on table 2, we will have Chris Main versus Aaron Gibbon. Both matches will be getting underway shortly. But if you've just joined us, the current match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. And as before, it's Jordan, North Ayrshire Club Secretary, the voice behind the commentary, for those who are wondering.
I give it to the opponent.
Both matches will be getting underway shortly. Victor versus Victor. It's going to be a bit of a commentary nightmare, this one. And on table 2, we've got Aaron versus Chris. Both players just about ready to start knocking up. As a reminder, the overall match score currently sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. Victor Guanchi just beating Chris Main in the last few minutes there. And the 4 North Ayrshire wins coming through. 2 wins for Martin versus Aaron and Danny. 1 win for Victor versus Danny. And a doubles win for Victor and Martin. Said the final two matches just about got underway. Victor versus Victor on table 1, and on table 2 it will be Aaron versus Chris. Just trying to give Chris a few words of encouragement there, if you heard that in the background. But yeah, Victor. Just trying to work out how I'm going to do this. I was going to say Victor G, but that applies to both. So bear with me on the commentary here, as it's Victor versus Victor. See, there are a few of you watching on the live stream, but if you do want to watch any of the match back, it will be getting posted to YouTube or uploaded to YouTube after the match. As a reminder, the current match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. Final two matches just getting underway here. We've got Victor versus Victor on table 1, and table 2, Chris versus Aaron. So on table 1, here we go. Victor Gorman to serve. Currently 1-1. One, two. Lovely serve from Victor there, forcing Victor Guanxi into the net. Victor Gorman to serve. 3-3. Four, 3. Four here on table 1. Match just getting underway on table 2. Great rally from the boys there. Victor Guanxi to serve. 5-4. Lovely forehand from Victor Gorman, right into the body. Victor Gorman to serve. 5-0. Six, 5. Seven, 5 to Victor Gorman here, back on table 1. But the current score on table 2 is 5-1 to Chris. Set 1. Back on table 1, we've got Victor Guanxi serving. 5-7. Lovely backhands from both there. 6-7. Victor Guanchi to serve. Let serve.
Eight, six.
Eight, 6. Back on table 1. Victor Gorman to serve. Let serve. Just a quick update on table 2. First set, Chris Main leads 8-1. Back on table 1. Victor Gorman to serve, currently leading 9-6. Lovely serve from Victor there, followed by a nice backhand wide to Victor's forehand. Just not enough on it, or too much on it, sorry. Victor Guanchi to serve, 6-10. Unfortunately, 7 off the end, giving Victor Gorman set 1. And while that's happening in table 1, I'll just update you on table 2. Current score sits at Chris Main 10, Aaron McKibben 2. Chris just about to serve. Great serve from Chris there, forcing Aaron to push into the net, which gives Chris Main set 1. So that's Chris 1, Aaron 0 on table 2. And back on table 1, it's Victor Gorman 1, Victor Guanchi 0.
That's time. Second game, the ball.
We're back on table 1 here with Victor Gorman serving.
The ball.
Forehand just clipping the net on the way over there. Love 0. Love 1, sorry. Lovely fast serve from Victor Gorman. Nearly caught Victor out, but he got on the end of it and then played a few fantastic shots. One in the point and end. So it's Victor Guanchi 2. Victor 0.
Good luck.
Again, really nice rally on table 1 there. Really nice close play at the table, but backhand to backhand, Victor Guanchi just coming out on top. Victor Gorman serving, love 4. Love 5. Victor Gorman just not got going on this set just yet. Another big rally from Victor there. Again, Victor Guanchi just coming out on top, currently 6 love. A quick update on table 2. It's currently 1-0 to Chris, but Aaron McKibben leading 4-1 in set 2. Incredible backhand from Victor Guanchi there. Power and the angle on it. Too much for Victor Gorman. Currently 7-love. 8-love.
Lovely.
Big rally happening on table 2. Aaron just coming out on top. Currently leading 5-2. Back here on table 1 is Victor Gorman serving. Currently 1-8. Victor Guanchi serving 8-2. Eight, 3. Victor starting to put a few points together. 8-3. Victor Guanchi. 9-3. Aaron currently leading Chris 6-2. Sorry, 8-2 on table 2. Victor Gorman for North Ayrshire currently serving on table 1, 4-9. Lovely shot from Victor Guanchi into Victor's body there. Just too much on it. Victor unfortunately missing the backhand. Victor serving 10-4. Backhand from the middle for Victor, just going into the net there. 10-5. Topspin serve from Victor there, but just too much on that backhand. Going off the end of the table. 6-10. Victor Gorman serving. Quick update on table 2. Chris has just lost set 2. And Aaron winning 11-3. So that's 1-all on table 2 between Chris and Aaron. And just finished on table 1 as well. So it's 1-all on table 1 and 1-all on table 2. And just a quick update for those who may have just joined. The current match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. Final 2 matches on at the moment. Victor versus Victor, currently 1-all. And Aaron versus Chris, also currently 1-all. Both matches just about to start the third sets. Third set on table 1, Victor and Victor. Victor Guanchi to serve. Top edge from Victor there, I think. Again, another backhand rally with both Victors. Victor Guanchi unfortunately just top edge there. Let's serve from Victor there. Lovely shot serve from Victor there, but unfortunately just too much on the backhand. Victor Guanxi allowing Victor Guanxi the point. 2-1 Victor. Just a bit too rash from Victor on the forehand there. Unfortunately, just into the net. 1-3. Again, another backhand to backhand rally. Just too much spin. Slight change up for Victor on the last backhand, just too much spin. Forcing Victor Guanxi to put it off the end. Lovely forehand from Victor there. Points coming in thick and fast. Struggling to keep up yet. Victor serving there, lovely serve, but perfect third ball, just too much spin on it. Forcing Victor into the air, putting it off the end of the table. Victor Gorman serving, currently 5-2. Nice angle on the forehand from Victor Gorman there. Just too wide for Victor. Just a quick reminder for those who may have just joined on the live stream. Current match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. Final 2 games on. Game on table 2, just out of shot, is Aaron McKibben versus Chris Main. Currently 1-all, 4-all in the third set. Back on table 1, it's 2-7. 3-7. Apologies. Victor Gorman, sorry, to serve. Currently leading 7-3. Big chance for Victor there with a flick. Just off the end of the table. Didn't quite catch it by the looks of it. Bit of confusion over the touch there. 7-4. Victor to serve. Great serve from Victor. Down the line there, catching Victor Guanxi out. 4-8 to Victor Guanxi to serve. Great length on the receive there. Possible let on the way over, but if the umpire didn't see it, then isn't a let. Lovely serve from Victor Guanxi there. Forcing Victor to put the ball off. I think it was the side of the table from this angle. Nonetheless, Victor Gorman to serve. 9-5. Bit of a tongue twister commentating on this match with both Victors. Not enough spin on the forehand from Victor Gorman there. Second serve for Victor. Currently leading 9-6. Serve just catching the net and no more all the way over there. Big rallies on table 2, just out of picture. Set 3, currently Aaron 7, Chris 6. Backhand into the net from Victor Guanxi there. Serving 6-10. Powerful forehand from Victor there, just too quick for Victor Guanxi. So it's Victor Gorman leading 2-1 on table 1. Over on table 2, just out of picture, we have Aaron McKibben and Chris, currently 7-7. Push from Chris off the edge of the table there. Aaron leading 8-7 in set 3, currently 1-1. 8-all over on table 2. Lovely forehand from Chris, cross court there on table 2. Just too wide for Aaron to get on end of. Currently leading 9-8. Just about to get back underway on table 1 here. Back on table 1 here, Victor Gorman to serve. 1-love. Victor currently leading 2-1. 1-0. 9-0 on table 2, just out of shot. Aaron to serve. Victor Guanchi to serve here, back on table 1. Lovely short serve. Even better third ball. Just putting it past Victor to give a 2-1 lead. Big point on table 2 there, just out of shot. Chris Main currently leading 10-9. Chris currently leading 2-1 on table 2, just out of shot. 11-9 victory in the third set there. So Chris Main leading 2-1 on table 2. Victor and Victor currently locked at 3-all on table 1. Excuse me, Victor Gorman leading 2-1. Victor Guanchi to serve. 3-3. Just a miss from Victor on the receive there, backhand. Perfect aggression from Victor there on the backhand. 4-all. Just not enough to get that over the net there from Victor Gorman. Wasn't happy with that miss. Serving 4-5. Victor Guanchi currently leading 6-4. Maybe a net or a edge along the way somewhere there. But nonetheless, Victor Guanchi will be happy with the point. Currently leading 7-4. From it. Lovely receive from Victor Guanchi there. Perfect length on it. Just didn't allow Victor the chance to get the forehand in. Victor serving 4-9. Oh, great shot down the line for Victor Guanchi there. Lovely shot for Victor to push Victor out to the backhand and then just down the line. Great shot. That one? Nope. Big forehand from Victor there, just about touching the roof. 10-5. Lovely receive from Victor there. Stepping into the table, backhand cross court. Not sure Victor Guanxi was expecting it, to be honest.
6-10.
But a lovely backhand nonetheless. 6-10, Victor serving. 7-10, Victor Gorman to serve.
7-10.
Just miss on the receive from Victor Guanxi there. Serving 10-8. Victor with a bit of momentum here, a few points in a row. Lovely forehand down the line there, bringing it back to 10-9. I think it might have been a top edge or a net at some point along the way, but he won't be caring, I'm sure. Victor serving 10-9.
What's that? Sorry.
Victor with a, well, you could say great serve. Victor Gorman, a few great points to put it back to 10-9, but great serve from Victor Guanxi there, clipping the edge of the table on the way over, just as Victor Gorman was getting back into it. Apologising, but deep down he'll be happy with that. Who wouldn't? We're going into set 5 on table 1 here, Victor versus Victor. And a quick update on table 2. Chris Main currently 2-1 up. But 3-8 down. Back on table 1, Victor versus Victor, set 5. I'm sure a thrilling set ahead.
Ball.
Oh, mate. Victor Guanxi serving, love 1. Lovely backhand from Victor. I really looked at it was going to have power, but I think changed it at the last minute to just have a lot of spin on it, and was enough to force Victor into the error. Really great positive receive from Victor there. 1-2. Sorry, 2-1. Victor Gorman serving. Quick update on table 2. Currently heading into a 5th set between Chris and Aaron. So I've got a 5th set on table 2 getting underway in the next 30 seconds. And we're currently at set 5 on table 1. Our players are locked at 2-2. Push from Victor into the net there. 2-3. Push into the net and then a forehand long from Victor. He certainly isn't happy with that, but Victor Gorman leads 4-2. 5th set on table 2 just getting underway. Victor Gorman leading 4-3 on table 1. Just a reminder for those who aren't aware, current match score sits at North Ayrshire 4, Drumchapel 1. Final 2 matches on here. 4-4 on table 1 and level on table 2.
4-4.
So 2 big matches from here on out. Victor Guanxi currently leading at the change of ends in table 1, leading 5-4. And Chris leading 1-0 on table 2. Lovely forehands from both players there, but Victor just coming out, Victor Gorman just coming out on top. Backhand to backhand from both players yet again there. Victor Gorman putting the final ball into the net. Victor Guanxi serving here. Apologies, Victor Gorman serving here. 5-6. Timeout called by Victor Gorman on table 1, currently 5-7 down. And again, the timeout on table 2 as well, with Chris Main down 1-4. All to play for in both matches. So we're back on table 1 and table 2. Just a reminder, table 1 we have Victor Gorman and Victor Guanxi. Victor Guanxi currently 7-5 in set 5. And on table 2 with Chris and Aaron. Again, the 5th set, Chris currently serving 1-4. Lovely forehand from Victor down the lane there. 7-0, or bringing it back to 7-0, should I say. A few points just slipping away from Chris on table 2. Currently 6-1 to Aaron. Victor Gorman 7 here, 7-7. Lovely backhand down the line there. Doesn't look like Victor was expecting it. Not sure if there was top edge or anything in the line, or just a great shot. But nonetheless, Victor leading 8-7. Great serve from Victor. Never mind, it looked like a let. Backed it up with a great forehand there. Victor Guanxi serving 7-9. Aaron currently leading 8-2 on table 2. Great receive from Victor Gorman there, following a nice topspin serve from Victor Guanxi, just putting it down the line enough to force Victor into the error. Victor Guanxi serving currently 7-10. Match is finished here on table 1. Victor Gorman 3, Victor Victor Guanxi 2 brings the match score to 5-1 for North Ayrshire. I'll just stay on the commentary until the match finishes on table 2. It's currently Chris Main 2, Aaron McKibben 10. And a lovely round the net from Aaron there to seal the deal. So that's 3-2 to Aaron McKibben on table 2 versus Chris Main, which brings the total match score to North Ayrshire 5, Drumchapel 2. Thanks to those who have watched. If you have joined late and you want to see the match back, it will be getting uploaded to YouTube either later today or tomorrow. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Just a reminder, the final score was North Ayrshire 5, Drumchapel 2. That's North Ayrshire 5, Drumchapel 2.
You need to get out the hall as soon as possible if you don't mind. Everybody wants a quick shower, and if we can just get the tables away as soon as possible, please. Thanks very much again.